Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where the makeup and sass keeps you coming back for more. It's Gilly here, and today we have a foundation review. I'm going to be reviewing the ColourPop No Filter foundation that they recently launched. I bought 3 other products from the collection as well, so I'm going to be reviewing just basically everything that they have, and hopefully I got the right match, because you did have to buy this online. It's not in stores, so I literally haven't even opened the box because I'm so nervous that this will not be my shade. But anyways, if you want to see how this all goes down, my first impressions, full review, and a full day's wear test on this, then just stay tuned and keep watching. However, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoy this video. Also, I am going to put timestamps down below just so you guys can I don't know, get the information that you want from the video faster, because I feel like sometimes I ramble on and my videos are a little bit too long. So I'm trying this new thing by doing like timestamps in the description bar below, so you guys can just like get to the part that you want, especially for review videos. I feel like that's like really crucial. So for the No Filter foundation collection, powders and all that stuff, I got the No Filter foundation, and I got this in the shade Deep Dark 185. I tried my hardest to match myself to the ones that they had listed as like reference shades, but none of my personal shades were referenced, so I picked the shade that was the closest to mine. I got the pressed powder as well, and I got this in the deep dark color, and then I got 2 of the No Filter setting powders. I got the banana shade, and I got the deep medium one that they have, just because I want the banana for my under eye and to set the rest of my face with the deep medium, because I usually do that with my Laura Mercier. Just some shipping information for you guys. This entire thing, like all 4 products, I believe were $39 if I'm not wrong, and I ordered them Thursday, the day they came out. So last Thursday, today's Wednesday, so last Thursday, and I literally got these Monday in the mail. Monday. They have some fast shipping, and best of all, like all shipping over $30 is for the freezies, which is like oh freaking amazing. And they sent me all the correct products, so like whatever team they have going on at ColourPop, y'all are doing it right over there, and I am down for the sauce. So okay, so some price information on these products. The No Filter foundation is $12, and there are 42 shades in this foundation range, and then all the powders are $9 each. For the pressed powder, let me take these out of the packaging. You get 5.50 grams or 0.19 ounces. I should have taken my MAC powder to see what the size of it was, or my Sephora one, but I didn't. Now for the loose powders, you get 8.5 grams or 0.3 ounces, whereas like say for the Laura Mercier powder, you get 1 full ounce or 29 grams. You get 29 grams, which is 1 full ounce for this one. And if you want an affordable reference, like the Maybelline Fit Me, which is another one of my favorite setting powders, this one you get 20 grams or 0.07 ounces. So with these powders, you definitely are getting a little less, but these are $9 each, so I mean, I guess it's a give and take, but this is also I think around the same like $9-10 mark. So I don't know, you decide which one is worth your money or not. We'll see how these perform today and if they are worth it. I don't believe I have anything else to say about the products, like information wise, so I just want to get started on putting them on my face. I really hope that this is my shade. So for packaging, this is what the foundation bottle is looking like. It just has a bunch of stars all over it, and it says ColourPop, you know, No Filter foundation. It is what it is. And for the foundation, you do get 25 milliliters or 0.85 fluid ounces, but again, most foundations you do get about 1 fluid ounce, and for the Fenty one, I believe you got way more than 1 fluid ounce. But again, for a $12 foundation, guys, we really can't complain. If it works well, you know, we're just gonna be happy with what we get. And supposedly the finish of this is a soft matte. I don't know how that's gonna work for my super doily oily skin, but you know, we will see. where this goes, because girl, soft matte, I need hard matte, I need tough matte, I need concrete matte to keep this oil at bay, especially in this like 90-degree heat in Miami, guys. Like, it's hot, it's hot, okay? But Lego, I'm going to use my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I love this primer, and I've been trying not to use it on camera, but today I'm going to use it because I want to give this foundation a fair chance. I'm going to use the medium deep to set my my primer. This is something I always do, so like I said, I'm doing everything the same way so that there's no variance in my process at all. Okay, so right now I'm about to go in with the foundation. I'm first going to do one side with my brush. I'm going to use my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. Been obsessed with this ever since I got it. And then the other side I'm going to do with the Beauty Blender, just so you guys can see what it looks like. But I don't like using beauty blenders, but I won't talk about it. And this is one of those like open close things. It doesn't have a lid, which I wish it did have a lid, because I feel like sometimes mine should just be opening, but whatever. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand so you guys can see it. I think this could be a good shade, guys. I don't know. The foundation is very runny, so yeah. Let's see how this goes. I'm just going to use my brush to just do this side of my face first for you guys. Okay guys, so this is one layer of the foundation like on, and I think it's a decent match. It's not super full coverage. It actually feels really light. I can barely tell I have foundation like on my skin, so that's a good thing. And this is what my other side of my face is looking like. As you guys can see, I do have like little dark marks, like discolorations here, so I think that it did a decent job of hiding those. I'm gonna go in with a second layer just to see how well it layers. I'm just gonna use like one pump, honestly. And yeah. Yeah, no, this looks very good. Although I will say I think my face looks a little luminous. Don't know how I feel about that. But I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side of my face with the Beauty Blender. I'm going to just squeeze some out onto the Beauty Blender and like just do my thing. So this is the brush side. This is the foundation side. I feel like the foundation side looks, not the foundation side, wow. The Beauty Blender side, I feel like this looks good too. I don't usually like applying my foundation with Beauty Blenders just because like, I don't know. I feel like it takes forever, but this looks good. And it didn't absorb as much as I thought it was. I'm just going in with a second layer like I did on the other side. Just to make sure that, you know, all the discoloration is covered up. But so far, so good. Alright, ColourPop. So this is my face done with that foundation. Performed really well so far. Really the true test for me of a foundation is going to be like the wearability and how it wears for the summer. I'm going to do my under eyes with the ColourPop NoFilter Concealer, which is Deep Golden 66. This is one of the older ones because I bought a bunch when they had the old shades. Now they have new shades and I don't know what that is, but I'm sure there's a reference chart somewhere. So now I'm just going to go in with the banana powder to set my under eye and see what happens. I don't usually have like a lot of like fine lines or creasing and stuff in my under eye unless it's a really bad concealer, and I know this isn't. So if I do end up with that, then that means it's the powder and not the concealer. You know, obviously I have like little lines here closer to my eyeball, but who doesn't? You know what I mean? But just, you know, so you guys know, I'm just dipping in with my Beauty Blender and going right in. And then to set the rest of my face using the other side of the Beauty Blender, I'm going to dip into the darker powder. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to take this big brush. This is the #1 brush from the It's My Ray Rain BH Cosmetics collection. And I'm going to take the pressed powder in the deep dark. Oh dear. This is what it looks like. I think this might be close to my shade. I'm going to start out with the perimeter of my face first to just like dust away all that loose powder and like dust away my under eye stuff and see where this goes. This pressed powder, I mean, it's pressed powder. There's not really much, like, it's supposed to be kind of sheer, so it's not like it's adding coverage or anything. I just like to use pressed powders to like blend everything that I've done to my face so that I don't have like any harsh lines or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, you know, just bronze up a little bit and add a little bit of contour, and then I'll be back to show you guys what the final face is looking like. Alrighty guys, so this is the final product with like bronzer and like a little bit of highlight. Nothing too crazy because I want the foundation to be able to shine and to see how these powders work on their own, but not literally shine because I don't want to be shiny. So right now it's exactly 1 o'clock. I'm going to go around. I have to go do some errands. I have a lot of stuff to do today, and hopefully I can come back by like 7, 8 o'clock at night to show you what my face is looking like and how this performed. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so it is currently 5:42 p.m. so that means I have been wearing this foundation for almost 5 hours because we put it on at 1 p.m. and it's almost 6. I am a bit dewy, to say the least. It was a very hot day today. It was hot, like extremely hot. And this is what my face is looking like at the end of all of that trauma from the sun. I will say, I think that the foundation held up really great. Looking at it like in a close-up mirror, like my skin looks very good. It's just that in this area here, this like triangle area, you can see the oil just like sitting on top of like the foundation. But I bet if I like use this pressed powder that I bought from them to like touch up my nose area, it would probably look good, which is what I'm gonna do. But we're also gonna talk about my under eye. It still looks very good. I don't have like any excessive creasing or anything, but I will say like the oil is like literally almost up here. Like only this much of my under eye doesn't have oil, but it's all over here. So maybe that setting loose powder is not that good at holding back oils. I don't think I usually ever get oily so close up to my like actual eyeball, but maybe this is just the first time I'm noticing something like this. I don't know. But other than that, like the rest of my face though, like here, it all looks very good. So it's just like the normal T-zone that has started to act up, and for me my T-zone definitely does act up the fastest before the rest of my face does. So I'm gonna say that I'm pretty happy with the way that this ended up looking, because at some point of the day I would have touched up at this point, like after 5-6 hours of wearing makeup. If I'm still going to be wearing it for the rest of the day, I typically would be touching up. So that's what I'm going to do now with the pressed powder to see if it's going to serve its purpose. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like an on-the-go type of thing. Like you can't bring loose powders and stuff with you, but you could bring this with you, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, look at that versus look at this side, which is still so shiny. So it's doing its purpose. Yeah guys, and look at my face again. It looks very good. All right, so final thoughts and opinions on this NoFilter collection. I'm obsessed. I love it. I definitely don't think this is like the most matte foundation, and if you're super oily like me, expect to touch up around the 5-hour mark ish, because I was running around, I really did not check my face like that. So I don't know when I started to get oily, but I would say that the 5-hour mark is usually a good time to start looking at what your makeup is looking like anyways and how it's holding up. So I won't fault it that much for that, because it said it was a soft matte, you know, it's not concrete. So it is what it is for that. The loose powders I felt like were really, really nice. And personally, I really like the medium deep one, just because I do like to set my whole face with a loose powder, and sometimes using like you know, a translucent or like banana powder can kind of be overwhelming for the whole face and kind of changes the color a little bit. So that's why I kind of like having like a loose powder that's more like my shade. I usually use the Laura Mercier medium deep, but it's very, very nice. Obviously have a way more affordable version, because let me tell you, my Laura Mercier is almost done and I'm about to cry because it's $38. Okay. So I do like that about it. I feel like the banana powder was very, very good. It definitely brightened my under eyes a lot. But I don't know. There's nothing really special about it. I don't think it was banana enough for my liking, if that makes sense. Like, I wish it was as yellow as like the shade that I have in the Maybelline powder. This one is like so like, it's not yellow enough for me, I would say. But if you're like lighter than me, maybe it will be. So that's what I will say about that. And for the pressed powder, it's nothing significant, life-changing. However, I do like having like a random pressed powder in my bag, especially like for school. And if I do decide to wear makeup that day, where I could just like take a little mini brush and just, you know, quickly like go in here, like touch up my face. And I love that this came with a mirror, so it obviously can serve that purpose. So if that's what you were looking for in this pressed powder, it's your girl. If you were looking for coverage, no, this isn't that type of pressed powder. This is like a touch-up type of powder, not a let's do our whole face with this type of powder. So yeah, those are all my thoughts and opinions on the ColourPop No Filter foundation and facial product collection line. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.